Hello, this is Dre. Welcome to Idiot Stick Podcast.
That's your host, Dre. That's the other on the other corner is JJ, and I'm Trevor. I'm doing tech support currently. Why is no one else filling here?
I thought you always went second, and then you just introduced me. That's why I was.
You were like, there was just silence after Dre said his name.
Yeah, normally you go second.
Well, I'm doing tech support. Help
Well, you
me
still
out.
could have said your name. Now you said my name, so
So, JJ, do you want to announce yourself?
no, I think I'm good. I think that him saying my name and then you directly addressing me as my name covered it.
I hope so. I sure hope so.
In case we don't get it, Dre will put up a graphic now with my name as I'm talking.
Yeah, there it is. All nice and pretty.
There it is. Putting more work on. Putting more work on him if he actually does it.
Let's hope there it is.
Let's hope, maybe.
Who do we want in Smash? We have one person that will fill in the second fighter pass for DLC, and each one of us have three candidates we want in Smash.
Okay. Well, I'll go first then, since we're sitting in silence again.
I figured Dre would go first on that one, honestly.
Well, he said he's got a lot to talk about. I probably have the least to talk about in this one.
Okay.
I was saying earlier, I want more Zelda representation. Do we really need it? No, but I want it. So I think
How many characters are there? 5?
Zelda. You have Zelda, you have Sheik, the three Links, and Ganondorf.
Yeah. Okay, 6 then.
Yep,
Holy cow.
still less than Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
I don't think Skull Kid would be a good one. Everybody wants Skull Kid, and he would have some great things, but I kind of
He'd have
want
to be in like
Yuga.
a final boss form.
Yeah, or something like that, which would be weird for the rest of the game because the final boss forms are wild.
He'd be a big reach character like Min Min.
Yes, yeah, exactly. I mean, he's got the one with the whip, so.
Yeah.
So I think Yuga from A Link Between Worlds, which was the 3DS remake of A Link to the Past, the like sorcerer villain that puts people in paintings and stuff like that.
Okay.
I think that'd be a decent one. In terms of moveset, I don't really have much. It would be you probably have a move where you could like trap someone in a painting, or that could like for a short time, and then maybe your up special is that you do the dimension slash basically, and then I can't think of much else outside of that. That's the only problem. He's just a generic wizard type person, or she. So there's not much there. I would like more Pokemon, but I just want Mudkip or any variation of Mudkip
Just Mudkip.
or Swampert or Marshtomp, any of the three. If it's in,
Use another like proper tank character.
yeah, something. I like if you did Swampert for that, that'd be cool.
Yeah. I think that'd
So
be sick.
that would be, and then that's another Pokemon, but it's also a water type, which we don't really need more of either. But who cares? It'd be cool. And then number 3. This is my tough one. I want Spyro, but Dre is also thinking of Spyro as well.
True.
Spyro is just a classic game series that I enjoyed as a kid.
I never played them.
They're fun games. If you can afford them at some point, just get the remastered trilogy. All 3 of them for like the same price, basically.
That's right.
What's up?
That wouldn't be bad.
What?
What, Dre?
I thought you said my name.
No. What? Well, I'm asking what you said. You said what? He just pops into the end and says, "What's up?"
Yeah.
So I told you, "What's up?"
um, because he knows I'm stealing his character, but I'm not because he probably has more to talk about it than I do. I don't really have a.
Dre, did you play a lot of Spyro?
I played some Spyro games, and there was also one that had a multi game with Crash and Spyro, like on the Game Boy, I believe.
on the game.
Like you could literally play not like them together, but you can play a Crash game.
See on the
It
Game
came
Boy?
it came with one cartridge, and then you could play the Spyro game. It could have. It feels like it was on the Game Boy. Maybe it
That
was
sounds
somewhere
like
else.
way too fancy for the Game Boy. I mean, they've done that with other games because they did one for Zelda, but Spyro and Crash?
They had
Yeah.
Sonic Adventure 2 on the Game Boy.
That's true, but it wasn't Sonic Adventure 2 like at all.
Yeah, no. Not at all. Oh, but they did have Monster House on the Game Boy.
Oh, do you remember that?
That game was awesome.
Oh, what the fuck? This is a thing.
Monster House, like the whole house for Smash. Anyone?
No, no, please no.
That should be a boss character.
A boss character, that'd be pretty sick. I mean, not that it has any relation to video games or Nintendo at all, but it would be pretty sick.
I found this game that Dre was talking about.
Yeah, what is it called?
It's got a very long name. It's Crash Bandicoot Purple, Ripto's Rampage, and Spyro Orange, the Cortex Conspiracy.
So it's two games in one.
Yeah, from what I can tell. I don't know what the protagonists of the story, Crash Bandicoot and Spyro the Dragon, must team up and defeat Dr. Cortex and Ripto along with their genetically modified minions.
So they are in the game together, huh?
This game marks Brendan O'Brien's last appearance in the series as the voice of Crash.
Nani? Who's gonna voice the normally like mostly voiceless Crash from now on?
From Oni Place.
Literally anyone.
I mean, he was the meme, so.
That's true. And they included the meme in the game.
Except they didn't use him. Did you know that?
What, really?
Yeah.
That was a different, like...
Yeah, they talked about it at some point that the noise they used wasn't his thing.
What? They
Yeah.
could have just ripped it from their old game. What?
What?
That's kind of dumb.
No, I'm talking about
Or, like, the
meme.
actual WoW voice wasn't him?
Yeah, no, the one they used in the game. That the
What?
actual WoW voice was
What
him.
was
But
the point of him voice acting at all? What?
what are you getting upset about?
You're saying it wasn't his voice?
Oni's?
Yes.
Yeah, the one that was referenced in the new game.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't use his actual voice.
Well, who voiced that part then?
I don't remember, but I remember.
What was the
Oni
point of
talking
him
about
voicing
it.
at all? That's the most like that WoW was like the most you heard him at all in that game. What was the point then?
I don't know.
Anyways, moving on.
Anyway, we are on Crash, and that is my first pick on my Smash character that I want. Pretty much a Crash fan. I have a whole move set for him. So I guess here we go. Starting with special moves. Up B, he would bounce off a crate, which spawns a crate that allows you to jump upward. Like it would move slowly down. It would move slowly down like Mega Man's dog.
Ow.
Neutral B would be spin like Incineroars. This move comes out quick and can spike if you hit an opponent with the bottom of your feet.
That'd be kind of cool, honestly.
And maybe reflect because he could like shoot Wampa fruits if you like did that move. But I don't want to make him too broken, you know?
All right, they put Kazu in the game. Give him whatever the fuck he wants.
Down B, I explained this one to Trevor. This one is crazy. Down B, it places a crate, but depending on the chances, it will be a different crate. So a 7 out of 10 chance placing a normal crate. When jumped on, it will break and boost Crash or the opponent another jump. 2 out of a 10 chance to place a TNT crate, and when jumped on or hit, it will activate it. And do the 3, 2, 1 countdown.
Right.
1 out of 10 chance will be mystery crate, which contains 3 or 5 Wampa fruits, which are edible and can regenerate health. When breaking the box, they will bust out and scatter. So but they won't scatter too far from the box. But 1 Wampa fruit will be an item that can be thrown or hit. But the item, doesn't have that much durability. So like once it hits the ground, it's done with. Not like Diddy Kong's banana, like after 2 throws. So
That'd be
yeah.
interesting in tournament.
Yeah, I mean it's a 1 out of 10 chance, so it's kind of it'll pop up here and there.
I
Unless
mean,
you're
Melee
playing
Peaches
as
has gotten like 6 bombs in a row before, and I think that's a much lower chance even.
yeah, I was about to say unless you're Trevor that can spawn crits whenever.
I can just spawn my crits. I just on command, just whenever I want, I get my crit. No, I think Armada in Melee as Peach pulled like 4 bombs in a row one time, which the chances of that are stupid slim, and he did it in tournament
Mm,
and won, of
intriguing.
course, because he's Armada.
Yeah.
Continuing,
Why not?
his side B would throw a Wampa fruit, and it'd be kind of like Yoshi's egg throw. I mean, like depending on the input, how hard you throw the side B over, it's how
Mhm.
fast or like lofty it will be.
Right.
Forward smash will be a front flip kick with both legs, so he does a front flip, but like kicks with legs like Bowser. You know, I mean, he did that move, and oh, it, I think it's
I know what you're talking about.
attack
Yeah.
on.
Titan.
Yeah, but it was like not that word. It wasn't those words.
I imagine not. That's an
You're
anime.
saying it wasn't the anime Attack on Titan.
No.
That's
Sorry.
wild, Dre.
It's no. It's Clash of the Titans, but it was Crash.
It's a
It was
movie.
Crash. That's what it was. Yeah, I totally
Crash of the
totally
Titan.
different.
Okay.
Holy crap.
Okay.
Forward smash would be a front flip kick with both legs. I already said that. Up smash would be kick flip. So just a normal kick flip
Kickflip.
that
Well,
athletes do when they get up. They like
Oh, okay.
You mean a kip
Yeah.
up?
kip
Kip,
up.
yeah.
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 Not a kickflip. That's a skateboard thing.
That is a different. That's why I was slightly
I
confused.
was visualizing
why-
like
him on a
Fox's
skateboard.
up B or up smash. That's what I was visualizing, but that's not it.
No, that's not it. That what?
His down smash would be body slam. He always did that. Like land on his belly and just smash
Right.
down to the ground.
Yeah.
Like Incineroar.
Yeah, it'd be just like Incineroar's. Up
Wow.
air, I really had a hard time like figuring what would be fluent with this character, but I was guessing like a headbutt, but it would look like King K rules. Like I don't want him swinging his arms around for an up air; it'd look too silly.
Okay.
Down air would be spinning twirl, which is also from Crash of the Titans. He basically spins in a circle
It's
downward.
from almost. Oh, downwards. I was gonna say he spins in
Yeah.
a circle in almost every single game he's in. So
Yeah, but like if
True.
you jump off a crate and I think you like hold B, he spins down really fast. So that would be his down air. No spike on that. It'd be like Greninja's.
Nice.
Forward air would be one leg kick swooping across the body. Both back air would be both legs backwards like Mario.
Okay.
That's I could think. Yeah.
So it's like a good strength.
Yeah. Neutral air would be spread body like Duck Hunt or Villager.
Right. Right. So
Dash.
does he cartwheel?
Yeah, pretty much a cartwheel. Dash attack would be his slide attack. He's had plenty of slides when he's running around,
Right.
the
Makes
games.
sense.
Neutral
Seems
A
like
attack.
a pretty bounceable character.
Yeah, I think so.
No
couple
counter,
more.
thank God. I love those. More of those,
Yeah.
the better.
Neutral A attack would be clumsy 2-part punch into both legs kicking. He's always a clumsy character.
everyone gets a
Nice.
counter. You fool.
Down to yeah, it'd be like Luigi's dash attack, but as a neutral A attack.
Nice.
Down tilt would be
Just
crouch,
flailing.
crouch and swipes with hand like DK. I don't know if it would trip. I don't know about that.
More like a punch than a slap.
Yeah.
You're going for the
Up-
shins.
Up tilt was hard to figure out too, but I figured put some more representation in the game, and he tosses a purple crystal in the air that you collect in the game. It's kind of like Joker does his knife for an up tilt.
Joker.
Right.
And forward tilt would be 2-part punch like Little Mac.
Mm.
And then of course everyone would always want the mask Aku Aku in the final smash. Some sort of him beating up someone for the final smash.
Yeah, he never did any like crazy special move ever.
No. Pretty
Nothing
much
of note.
Aku gave him invincibility when running through the courses.
Yeah.
That was about it.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
And so my other Smash character was Spyro. Kind of touched up on that. I like Spyro. It was, is it Spiro?
No, it's not a
No,
Spyro.
Spyro.
don't fall for that.
JJ's just doing like half muttered contributions.
I don't have much to say on this topic.
Didn't you play Crash?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. I
It'd
haven't
be
played
nice
Crash
to
or
have
Spyro.
like a four-legged character in Smash, like Duck Hunt. Not many of those.
Not many of those. No, I think
Is it just
it
Duck
might
Hunt?
only be Duck Hunt. Yeah, weird.
There's 4 wheels on the Bowser Jr. cart.
That's true. That's 4 points of contact constantly. That's true.
Technically, 4 total legs in Banjo and Kazooie.
It's quadro cyclic,
Quadruped.
I guess. Not a quadruped.
Right, the bike's not.
King K. Rool, when he dashes, he runs on all fours.
Yeah.
That's true.
Again, Banjo and Kazooie, there's 4 total there.
That's true. That is also true. But then you could say that Duck Hunt has 6.
Then
That's
Duck
true.
Hunt. Well, no. Does the duck's feet ever touch the ground? Because Kazooie and Banjo's feet both touch the ground.
Well, but I mean, ducks do have feet, though.
I know, but like I'm saying, they actually touch. So there's 4 legs that can
That's
work on
true.
movement.
That's true.
See?
That's true. That means DK is also like bipedal or like quadrupedal because he also sprints on all 4s.
There we go. How does Bowser run anymore? No,
Bowser
he
just
doesn't.
sprints now.
He just
He
sprints
used
now.
to slide, which
Yeah.
was weird, but he just sprints now.
No, he used to do that weird. And it looked like a slide, but it was like he was chomping the ground continually.
Yeah, it was like he was just belly sliding, like with his back legs on. It was weird. I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah, we remember. I
I don't
remember
know where they pulled that from.
Neither do I.
My last character
Oh,
for
You said
for
screw
my
your
choice.
conversation.
Trevor's gonna get mad. A raving rabbit.
Go fuck you. Sorry. Fuck you.
Nice.
No, I'm not pulling that punch. Fuck you.
All
Oh, that sucks.
right, Trevor.
Why? Why do you? Okay, what are his moves then, Dre?
I didn't come up with moves for this
Yeah.
character.
Because he wouldn't.
There'd be some
Never
sort of plungers in there. It'd be kind of funny though.
He could use plunges. That's true. That was like a thing they did. And bombs.
And would it be funny?
No. Never has been.
Interesting.
All
That's
right.
child humor.
That was. Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna lie and say that Wii game wasn't fun though, because it was. Dre and I played the crap out of that. I guess for mine, I'll start with the ones that I don't have moves for, and move on to the one that I do. So obviously for me, Blaziken would be one, because you can't have enough fighters in Smash. I think every other character type ruins the game. But yeah, I think Blaziken would be a fighter type, obviously. For his special, he could do Fire Blast, which would be pretty sick. Or he could do his he could do the Z move, I guess. Even though I hate Z moves, I think that was part of the contributor of ruining Pokemon. But he could do the Z move. That'd be pretty sick.
Would his final smash be like similar to the other Pokemon where you go and Mega Evolve?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Is that what Lucario does?
Lucario does that, and he does the beam. Mewtwo
Yeah.
does that, and he does the
Blaziken
Psychic
would do that,
Wave or
and he
whatever.
would do Fire Blast or something similar. Or like I said, whatever Z
You
move
could
is.
do basically like a Terry, where it's like you have the AOE effect, it knocks you somewhere, and then there's
Yeah.
the animation.
Yeah, something like that. Something cool.
Yeah. Or he brave birds you or
He
something
could
like
do the
that.
Brave Bird. That'd be kind of cool. Or like the Brave Bird's like the setup to the move, like Captain Falcon when he calls in his Falcon.
You think so? It's like a forward. Oh, like you can hit
So it
it.
kinda
and it's a
dashes
short,
forward?
It's a short
Yeah.
dash, and then
He flies back in a loop and then dashes forward across the stage from wherever he was standing. I think that'd be kind of cool. It's a little bit like how Link does his move. Or
then some like Flare Blitz is the actual hit, or some not Flare Blitz because Flare Blitz is in the game.
yeah.
But like Fire Punch. I don't know.
Yeah, I
I'd
forget what the
pop
Z
Fire
move
Punch.
is for him. I forget what it is.
Let's not bring in Z moves.
I mean, you could, I guess. That's why I said I guess.
Let's not do that. We could come up with something better.
There's something better there. Yeah.
See, I think I could come up with more Final Smash moves than I can a full move set for people.
Blaziken just summons the sun, and then it comes down and kills everyone.
No, that'd be what
On the roster.
Solgaleo does. Silly.
Yeah, but Blaziken is better in tournament.
And in every way.
Yeah, in every
It's
way.
not
Yeah,
a
pretty much
stupid
true. It's true.
Sunline.
True. For my second character, I would say that I had one and I forgot it. Just hold on, give me a sec. I can remember.
Was it another Pokemon?
No, it wasn't another Pokemon.
Was it from
I had
Castlevania?
something cool. Master
Was it-
Chief.
Yep, I knew it. That was my
Master
next
Chief.
one. My next one was going to be Master Chief.
That's Mr. Master Chief himself. Or you could have Dracula from Castlevania, but he's already an enemy.
Yes, he's an enemy in the game, so he can't. And Alucard's
But Master
a
Chief,
trophy.
though, Master Chief would have a bunch of cool stuff, especially for his B moves. He would have like different kinds of guns in the game. Like for his neutral B, he could use the Spartan laser, or that could be his like. No, I wouldn't say
No,
that's
his neutral B because
finisher.
it takes a second to charge it up. Yeah, so that would be like a Falcon Punch or a Warlock
4B
Punch.
would be the rocket launcher, like how Snake uses, except his just fires like in a fast straight line, like a little bit faster than Samus's,
Yeah,
or maybe a little bit slower, but a little stronger than Samus's. Like her fast 4B, the green one, a
Mhm.
little bit slower than that, but a little bit stronger, and it has like minor tracking, like not heavy, but like a tiny bit.
like
That's
pit
accurate.
arrows almost. Not
Yeah, like Fitz
necessarily.
arrows, but not
Or
quite,
it's like-
not quite as much.
You can just basically curve them a little.
Yeah, it's like you can just barely perceive that it does track, basically, but it does just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
And then like his down B could be twin SMGs or something. Well, I mean, he could do armor lock actually for his down B. That'd be pretty good.
It'd be like
Be like Kirby when he does
Ken
his
and
down
Ryu.
B,
Oh,
where it just gives him invincibility basically, and he can maybe use it to like stun an enemy and counter them afterwards.
that's what I was saying. Ken and Ryu.
Yeah, like yeah. Up B would be. He doesn't really have anything like that. Jetpack, they literally have jetpack, and I take that back. In Reach, they had jetpacks, so he
There
could
you
use a
go.
jetpack.
Brief jetpack, not long jetpack.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of long, but it's kind of slow, so you can easily like go down there and hit him.
For
Hey,
Smash.
Trevor,
Yeah.
what? It'd be funny if you get the jetpack and the jetpack item from Smash. You just trolling
And
around.
just fly
Oh, that's
around.
funny.
What would his Oh man, I already said all his B moves. Yeah. His smash attacks would just be him beating the crap out of people because that's what Chief does.
Yeah.
At least in like lore. Lore Chief just beats the fuck out of people. Straight up. His CQC is unrivaled. And he can flip cars with casual ease.
Final Smash is him just throwing a car at you.
Yeah. He picks up a scorpion and throws it at you. That'd be dope.
No, maybe actually something along
I guess he
that
could
line.
have like a landmaster kind of thing, right? Where he hops in a scorpion. Instead of a
Please
land
never
Raider master.
discuss Landmaster ever again. That's Final Smash is gone for a reason.
Yeah. Come on though. It was OP while it was in the game.
No, it wasn't. It was one of the worst.
I would argue otherwise. I think it was pretty strong.
Jigglypuff is always one of the worst.
Or maybe he gives the Covenant their bomb back as his No, I don't know if you get there. I don't
or
think you
he
get there.
just has like he shoulder charges you or something like that for his attack, or he grabs you and throws
And
you.
then it goes
I don't
into a
know.
cutscene where he just beats the crap out of you.
I was gonna say it goes to a cutscene where he's got like a full assembly of the vehicles pull up behind him and just unload into you.
Oh, or he could target a Mac cannon round. I don't know if you know
There
what
you
that
go.
is either. But goddamn, that would be cool.
Don't know what that
Mac
is.
cannons
but
are like orbital like bombardment basically. They're just a massive round from orbit.
then that works perfectly because that's just basically King K. Rules.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty
and
much.
Samus's and Ridley's and almost Zero Suit
And
Samus.
yeah.
So there's a couple there.
And then my main one that I was going to talk about is Rayman, obviously, because I've wanted Rayman in forever. Rayman would be like a little bit like Min Min. He wouldn't have quite as much reach, but like for his forward smash, he would obviously like charge up a punch and then shoot it out in front of him. And I think it'd be like in between Min Min's like boulder or whatever it is, wrecking ball looking thing and her normal fist. It'd be like in between that power level. And then for his forward tilt, it would just be like a slightly shorter, quick version of that. Because that's like pretty accurate to the games. For his up smash, it would be like in Legend, where he like charges it up and then just does like a giant fist up in the air. For his up tilt, he does a Rayman 3, just like a light kick upwards. And he can kind of juggle with that a little bit.
Interesting.
For his down smash, he'll do like, I think he has one in Legends 2 where he does like a splits with his legs and he kicks out to the sides. So like a basic fighter down smash. For down tilt, he'll do like a slide out with his front hand, like just a little bit of a slap.
Mhm.
For his up B, obviously, it's his helicopter hair. Or he could do the power up from Rayman 3 where he actually gets like a helicopter on his head and flies up in the air with it. And he can do damage like King K rules, and that'd be interesting. For his side B, I actually haven't thought this far. This is where he gets like special abilities and stuff. Which Rayman 3 has like all the special abilities. I guess for his side B, his up B could either be the helicopter or he could use his chain grab that he also had in Rayman 3. And if he catches someone with that, he could electrocute them and like pull them down like Joker does.
Interesting.
Yeah, or he could like either just pull it down if he just taps it, or if you keep mashing the B button and like holds them there and shocks them for a little bit. For his side B, it could also be that. It could be the chain grab instead of the up B. And it would do the same effect. I think that would make more sense, honestly. His side B, he like chain grabs and you can press it repeatedly to shock them.
That'd be interesting for sure.
That'd be kind of cool. His
Yeah.
neutral B could be like in Rayman Arena, where there's this power up you get where your like fist will like bounce around. So you could just throw your fist out and it'll bounce off of opponents. You could possibly do some like environmental damage there. Or you could use it as like a ledge guard move where you jump off and then like hit it off the side of the ledge and it bounces down towards the enemy. Some cool stuff with that.
Very
So
interesting.
hold on. You could trigger the neutral B like Duck Hunt's barrel and just press B and it kind of like pop around like randomly.
That'd be interesting. Like either that or you could press B and then direct it like immediately afterwards to which direction you want it to go. Instead of like doing a down B or a side B, you just press B and then direct it which way you want it to go. That'd be kind of cool. And then down B, this one I don't think I could actually come up with one for this one. There are different abilities in Arena, but that game's dumb. That game kind of sucks.
Down B, he switches to a rabbit from Rayman Rabbids.
No.
Fuck you. No, I think down B would be like Glowbox pops out or something, or like she does what Peach does with Toad, right?
Takes
And
the
he
hit.
throws out Glowbox and he takes the hit, and Glowbox will, like slap him in the mouth or something. I think that'd be kind of good.
That'd be funny.
That would be funny.
That'd be so BM.
That would be. And then his aerials are pretty simple actually, because they would all just be the same ones as Legends. So for his like up aerial, he kicks upwards a little bit like Kazuya, but it's more straight up than it is like out in front. For his forward aerial, he'll just do like a frontal punch. Same for his back air, he'll do a back kick, easy. For his down air, he'll dive down towards the ground, and I imagine it can spike, not on the beginning of the move, but more towards the bottom of it, like towards the end of it, because when he hits the ground with it, it'll do like a little slam, kind of like Zero Suit, because those are all just from Legends. And that's Rayman. And for his final smash, I don't know what the fuck he would do for his final smash. I'll be
I have
honest.
no clue either. I have
He could.
very little.
I forgot his side B. He could use the rocket launcher. That's another thing from Rayman 3. He could do a rocket fist, and you could like aim it around like snakes.
Mm.
That'd be kind of
That'd be
good.
annoying.
For his, I think for his ult or his final smash, he could power up with the red suit, which basically just makes all of his attacks stupid strong.
Hmm.
Do like a cut scene beat up.
Yeah,
sort of
something like exactly, something like that. Something cool. Oh, I have his taunts too, actually, because they're all from Rayman 3.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So for his up taunt, he grabs his cheeks and like stretches them out, and then he goes like blah 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 blah, and he like sticks out his tongue, and then his tongue gets stuck there. It's kind of funny. So it'll be stuck there briefly. For a side B, he like literally takes his body out and kicks it around like a soccer ball, like juggles it. That's kind of cool one. And for his down taunt, he'll be like, "Woo, yay me!" because he does that whenever he beats a hard part of a level.
Mm.
Easy. That's the whole character.
That's why did you have those?
I've wanted Rayman in for a long time.
Okay.
I was gonna add in like throw directions. I was like, Sakura
I
can
could do
figure
his
out
throws
that
too,
by
but I
himself.
won't.
Exactly.
And there you have it.
Out of all of the characters we mentioned, what would be the most likely character to join Smash?
None of the ones
None
that
of
you
them.
mentioned.
Yeah.
None of them. I said the most likely.
Yeah. and I meant what I said. Probably Rabbit, if I'm being fucking honest. No, I think the most likely out of the ones that we mentioned would be. I wish I could say Crash, but I don't know if Naughty Dog would give up that property. I'll be honest, or I don't know if they even want to try for that because they've been doing like more recent. Well, I guess they haven't because Kazuya they didn't really have a recent Tekken, so maybe they would. I don't know. I feel like out of those listed, Crash would be the most likely, but I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think any of the ones we said are going to happen. In fact, I can say that with certainty
Yeah, we can only hope.
because I think Waluigi's going to happen.
No.
I should rephrase. I hope Waluigi's going to happen.
Okay, but he's not.
I know he's not. It's going to be something stupid. I already know. It's going to be something lame that I'm going to bitch about again.
Another arms
And then
character.
probably end up maining after the fact again.
It's going to be another arms character.
It's going to be another
No.
Fire Emblem character.
Sakurai said it has to be from another series for this last fighter pack. So
Fire
it's gonna
Emblem?
be someone completely new, not Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem Four Houses as a promotional for the next game.
It's not going to be the game title.
It's
Fire
possible.
Emblem Four Houses. Go fuck yourself.
Fire Emblem, go fuck yourself. No, I like some of the characters. I hate Corn. And Corn's my least favorite of the Fire Emblem roster.
I haven't played that game.
I meant in Smash.
Yeah, I understand. I was just saying I haven't played that game.
You hate
haven't
Corn,
either.
but she's like the most diverse, different Fire Emblem character.
She
there
is.
Yeah, and that's why I hate her, because you don't know what to expect, and she still has a fucking counter. So go fuck themselves, honestly.
Oh,
And I would argue that Robin is also pretty diverse.
That's true.
Robin is.
Yeah.
That's it.
And Byleth.
The rest of them are the exact same. Oh,
No,
Byleth. Yeah,
Byleth,
Byleth's
too.
kind of diverse too. It's true.
Then the other 12 of them are still way too similar.
Yeah, Lucina, Crom, Ike,
They make
Roy,
them-
Narth.
So you're missing like 15 more.
Calm down. But you know who I'm not missing and who is on the roster?
Oh my god, Link.
Link.
Fucking Link. I've never liked Link in Smash, ever, I think.
I liked Young Link in Melee, and
Melee
I
Young
tried
Link,
playing him. When did we play Dre yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever we played yesterday, I tried playing him again, and just I like him, but fuck, I can't play
You
with
don't
him.
have the Milk Taunt, that's why.
Yeah, I
You
do.
don't have the Milk Taunt anymore.
Yeah, you do. Milk Taunt's still in.
Is it still in? You're
Yeah.
full of it. I don't think
I'm
so.
not full of it. Swear
Did
to
he
God.
just not make the noise anymore?
Noise.
He used to gulp like the whole time when he was doing it in Melee.
Milk Taunt's still a thing. Hold on.
If you say
I
so.
just Googled Milk Taunt. That's
We're
a
not
weird
talking
one.
about Young Link here. We're talking about Link.
Right. But Link, interesting character, very annoying.
Very annoying.
Most people just spam projectiles.
I always thought his up smash was broken. A
And his
3-part up
forward
smash.
smash. His
And his
2-part forward smash.
2-part.
And his down smash that's also bi-directional.
But maybe I'm just bad. Maybe that's the problem.
I mean,
Because he wasn't ever like good. He was never considered like A tier or even anywhere close to that. So maybe I'm the problem. He was like B tier. And I take that back. He's been like B tier and maybe A tier in like 4.
I don't know.
But I thought his moves were dumb. Just projectile spam the character, just like Samus and the fucking
Samus, but
Samus.
dark.
And Samus, yeah, the darker shade of Samus. And the Castlevania boys.
Yeah.
Simon and
Gay Fire.
And Rick Richard, and yeah. I just don't like projectile spam characters. I used to play Samus. I don't anymore.
Yeah, you also used to play Luigi a lot more.
That's true. He doesn't use projectiles.
Yep. He's got 2.
He doesn't use them. No, I take that back. Pros actually do use them. I just don't use it very much because I get my crit side B whenever I feel like it.
That means you spam it until you eventually get it. But Link, yeah, he's just not my guy. And I don't. It's interesting what they did with the bombs with him for Breath of, like using the champion version and from Breath of the Wild, where you had to activate it. But otherwise than that, just not it.
That's the only change he's gotten, and they got rid of the chain grab. Give
Yeah,
him
he
a
has
normal
the
one.
actual grab. I mean, Young Link still has that, but
Young Link still has it, but Link doesn't anymore.
and
Pathetic.
so does Toon Link.
That's
It's just-
yeah, it's true.
It's just
Toon
Link
Link's
that doesn't
stupid
have
short.
it. Yeah,
Out of all 3 links, normal Link is like the least of my concern when I'm facing them.
Yes.
I mean, slower from like even throwing the projectiles and stuff.
Yeah, Toon Link is way quick compared to both of them.
Yes.
I mean, Young Link's also fairly fast, but
He's fairly fast, but Toon Link's like all of his moves come out like
I
that.
feel no. Well, Young Link's bow is just ridiculously fast. Like out of
Yeah.
all three of them, like,
That's true, and it does the most damage, I think.
maybe.
yes, it's
Pretty
also got
sure.
the most. It's got the most knockback. That's for sure.
Yeah. Link just uses it for like basic spacing.
Yeah.
What I like seeing from Links when off stage, they blow themselves up to recover. I mean, that's always a like thumbs up. I always
I do like that, and they get more creative with it with the new bomb as well.
That's true.
But you rarely see Links in like tournament. You never really get to see it because you rarely see them in tournament. I don't know. I just think Link's kind of boring. If I'm being honest. I wouldn't say they're broken for sure. I think they're like B tier,
You put them up a B, I'd put them down a C,
B minus.
B minus.
Yeah, he's a B minus for sure. Because I feel like he could be good, but nobody plays him anymore.
Yeah. I've seen some good Link players, but it's rare.
Echo Fighter, that's easy because every Nintendo character ever has a dark version of himself. All of them. Every character ever.
Yeah, but Dark Link's already set as an alternative costume.
Ah, fuck, you're right. Oh, man. Shows how much I play Link.
So it's Fierce Deity.
Fierce Deity.
Is also an alt con.
That is, yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Or
Actually,
it was in 4. Is it still?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not the same. It's slightly different, but
Who the hell would be his Echo then?
JJ knows.
Yeah, JJ would know this one.
Well, from A Link to Between Worlds again. Oh, you know what? Fuck it, Tingle.
Tingle, baby. No.
No.
Come up with a
The actual one would be, I don't remember his name, but he's basically the Link of Low Rule, except he's a fucking bitch.
low rule. Omega lol.
That's what they called it
I
instead of
know.
High Rule. But most likely that one. Or yeah, that's really about it.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
That's really the only possible one.
Yeah, because they have two other Links in freaking
Yeah, unless
Smash.
you just want to pull one at random from a series. It's like Zelda 2 Link, so you're really good at jumping and stabbing at stabbing forward at the same time.
True.
Uh,
Overhead slash. Overhead slash. Overhead
Yeah.
slash.
I mean, if they wanted to do a completely original character and basically do like Pokemon Trainer, but with
It's
the
an Echo
fucking,
Fighter.
I know. I want an original character though. Hey, there's my
That's
other
too
character.
Bad. Yeah, add it for your other character.
My other character was Pokemon Trainer, but it's the 3 Links, the 3 different transformation mask links from Majora's Mask. So Deku Scrub Link, Goron Link, and Zora Link. I'm
What
done.
about actually having 4 swords though? What
Fuck
about
that.
actually having 4 swords Link? No?
No, that'd be
Sag.
so. It'd be like Ice Climbers, but worse.
Sag.
There'd be 4 of them.
We still have Pokemon Trainer in the background throwing Pokeballs at Zelda to switch off and on.
No, it's just Link ripping a mask off his face and putting it back on as one soul leaves his body and another enters.
And he screams.
Yes, because apparently
screams.
it's super painful.
It hurts.
In each stock, you can only trade off like 3 times.
Yeah,
That'd be
that'd be
interesting.
an interesting like limiter there.
Yeah,
But there's going to be one that people just stick to anyways.
probably would be Zora Link.
There's one that they definitely don't play out of the 3.
It'd probably be Goron Link.
Probably Goron Link. Oh, that'd be interesting though. That'd be kind of cool.
But wasn't that actually Echo Fighter? Not much. Probably the guy from Low Roll. That's it.
Makes sense. Makes sense. But you know who isn't from Low Rule?
Bullet Bill.
Bullet Bill, like it. Sorry, I really could not figure out a way to
There was no
transition that one at
there.
all. I got nothing.
But
That does bring us to our Mario character of the episode,
what you do?
Bullet Bill. How important is he or her?
Very.
Once again, a classic, a staple.
I think, yeah. I mean, honestly, like a lot of levels, like are honestly like actually based around bullet bills or using them to get to different places.
Especially in Odyssey.
Yeah,
There's a lot in Odyssey.
that's true. So bullet bill is like crucial.
Yeah. That's an important character.
It never makes an appearance in any of the RPGs ever. That's a fact. I think
Interesting.
that's a fact. From all the ones I've played, I don't remember a bullet bill ever being in them.
Hmm.
And I've played a lot. I've played like 5 or 6 or 7.
Wow. Nice,
That's
man.
a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. It's not a specific number, but I know it is a lot.
Gosh.
I don't know.
Really that important? Not really.
What?
I mean, classic, but important.
Yes, the stages, freaking stages.
No,
I think they're
what-
super important, dude. That's what I was saying. I think they're
Yeah.
stupid important. Like, there's a lot of levels that require you to use them. Kind of like
Yeah,
Thwomp.
to like jump off of them to
Yeah.
get to
Yeah.
a higher
Okay.
spot.
Fine. Yeah. Yeah. I'll give it to. I'll give it to.
Plus, the amount of times I've died to bullet bills when I thought I was like underneath them or like around their hitbox is always so uncertain to me. Especially when you're trying to jump on like the front side of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
I don't
yes.
I don't know. They don't give off like a super murderous. I would say Bonsai Bill gives off a much more murderous vibe than they do. They just kind of
That's true.
like
I would agree with that. But I mean, no, because they got something going on. Because as soon as they see you, they're coming to kick your ass.
Well, they know their role, right? Like they know that's their job. But
die.
I feel like given the choice, they wouldn't. Because it is
Explain.
a suicide pact.
Ah, that's a good point.
So I feel like if they weren't under direct threat of Bowser, maybe they wouldn't. I don't know. I definitely feel like Bonsai Bill still for sure would, but I don't think they would.
Yeah, I see where your head's
Bonsai
at.
Bill's just a straight psycho, and they're just chilling.
I see where your head's at, and I like it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be friends with one.
I agree.
Have there been any so far that I said I'd be friends with?
No,
I don't think so yet.
I think you hate everything.
But I still wouldn't be friends with a Bullet Bill. I'll be honest. Just a little bit of a loose cannon there.
Good one.
Thanks.
I just hate it.
No,
I
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Oh,
Jake,
yes.
would you be friends with him?
No.
Nice. Up top. Did you high five?
Yeah. It probably didn't pick it up.
Yeah, it didn't come through. It's okay. I felt it.
Yay.
Dre, would you?
Hold
Here's
on.
the thing.
No,
Here's the
here
thing.
it comes.
Oh
Here it
no,
comes.
it's gonna happen again.
I'm gonna have to say no on this because how are you gonna physically keep them alive and be friends with them
That's
if
true.
they're targeting you?
You have to hope they stay in the barrel. Like when they pop their head out a little bit before firing, you have to hope they stay there.
So I just stand on top of the cannon that they're coming from.
Oh no, this is Thwomp all over again. This is Thwomp again.
Oh, Jerry, you're fucked up.
Was there a bullet bill that you can like actually be on top of?
Yeah, the one.
Like just
No,
to stay
you
on
can't.
for a while?
You
all
can't.
just-
There's none.
Poop.
I don't think so. I think they all immediately die when you jump on them. That's kind of sad too.
They're extremely powerful, but the top of their head is weaker than a plumber's foot.
Yeah, very, very fragile. Same thing happens when you stomp, like just tap the top of. Really, everything in Mario except Mario has a very frail head.
You're right. All of Mario is frail. If he gets touched twice, he dies.
That's why, like
anywhere except his foot.
Yeah, that's like that's why like one bro wears a helmet, and you can use.
What? The Hammer Bros?
Is that what they are? Which was the one where you can actually steal their helmet as a power up?
You can do it with the Boomerang Bros.
Yeah, maybe that then. I don't know. But yeah, it's like Koopas just have to wear helmets in order to live. Well, the only ones that really end up living most of the time, anyways.
The
Because
ones that wear helmets are the bros. The Hammer.
Yeah, they're the bros.
I mean they're
like frat boys.
Is there a fire bro?
Yeah.
Fire bro.
Yes, Fire Bro, Hammer Bro, and Boomerang Bro. Those are the three.
I'm gonna look them up. There's gotta be more.
We've also now seen
Ice Bro.
I feel like Ice Bro should be.
There's probably an Ice Bro. We've also seen Frying Pan Bro.
What? When was this?
Yes,
Odyssey.
in Odyssey.
I didn't see one then. Never mind.
But it was just a Hammer Bro.
He wears a chef hat too.
Yeah, but it was just a Hammer Bro, if we're being honest.
Huh. Just a reskin Hammer Bro. Sag. And look at how sad Bullet Bill is. We've completely just, like, topicked him out. Very sad. Wouldn't be friends with them though. Honestly, like I feel like living your whole life inside of a shell like that
Yeah,
wouldn't give you a very enjoyable personality to be around.
probably
Most
not.
people that I've met that were stupid sheltered in that way were not
Dude,
not super pleasant to be around.
there's a Parabro.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like,
He flies and throws hammers.
oh,
Huh. It's nice that they get to be included too. That's nice.
I'm glad I see a picture of McDonald's bro.
McDonald, bro.
He's
That's
throwing
kinda
fries.
Nice. Imagine being a Koopa though, and like never getting to be a bro. Like just being a Koopaling. That's kind of sad.
He's probably better off that way with the Koopa kids. He's probably higher ranked.
You think so? I mean, I guess the Koopa Kings or Koopa kids are pretty high up.
Bros are a cult.
I said they're like a fraternity,
that's basically the same thing.
which is
so.
basically a cult. From
You would
experience,
know. Yeah.
it's essentially a cult. Yeah, I don't know. The bullet bill kind of dumb, kind of essential, kind of weak sauce. And I'll say again, except for in Mario Maker user created levels.
Yes, and then it becomes a nightmare, but so do Thwomps.
So does literally anything that they
Yes.
spam into those maps.
Or they try to make you do tricks off of. Those are awesome.
But you know what I can't do tricks off of?
What?
The listen questions of the episode. We still have to rename that. We still have to rename
Oh my god. What a fucking transition.
that. Was a little bit better, but not much.
All right, guys. I guess yeah, there's 2 listen questions of the episode. Go ahead and play the first one.
You got it, boss.
What the fuck?
Of course, of course, of course, of course.
What?
There's
can't
a
hear
word.
that.
There's a word
Shh.
being said.
Shh, I can't hear it. Okay,
Whatever that is, it's not a real word.
I can't tell, but I'll give it a guess.
Some cocks?
Go ahead and get. That's not what.
That's
My
what I know.
guess
what they're saying.
is it's someone from a Kingdom Hearts game.
Oh, you think so?
That's all I can fucking guess.
What are my multiple choices,
Your
Judge?
multiple choices are Mifa from Breath of the Wild,
Oh,
Zelda from Breath of the Wild,
Oh,
Peach from Mario Bros, or
Wow.
Byleth from Three Houses.
let me go back.
no. It's that's Zelda. I'm calling it. That's my answer. My answer is Zelda. I'm calling it.
That's not Zelda. That's not her That's not her voice, unless
Dude,
they
I
did
never
something
played the
different.
game. It's Zelda.
Did you just? I thought you were about to say that's not her vag.
No,
That's what it
the
sounded like you
fuck?
were saying. What the fuck?
I said that's not her voice. That's not what she sounds like.
You're not saying some
Um,
cocks?
No,
She gets like more serious.
Mifa either. I think it's Byleth.
You guys want to follow
Byleth
in
never
your
says
answers here in the
anything. No,
next 10?
Byleth doesn't say anything. I'm doing Mifa. I'm doing Mifa. Final answer. Final answer, Mifa.
What's yours, Trevor?
Zelda.
The answer is Mifa.
Yeah,
It's
I knew
a
it
cut.
was in Zelda's voice.
God
It's a
damn it.
cutscene.
He's only taking sound effects from games that he's played. That's why
Yes.
I'm losing.
That's not true for the next episodes. Anyway,
From here on out.
no, I already have like 3 episodes on of my questions and listen questions.
Oh, that's good.
So
Anyways.
this voice was pulled out of Breath of the Wild when you defeat the Elephant Boy, and she's saying you can use them for the champions, of course, is what she's saying.
Of course.
Of
That's
course.
what of course. Of course. Of course. I guess I see it, but out of context, that's of cocks. Some
He's
cocks.
also got like a British accent, kind of.
Of course.
Slightly, yeah.
I mean, in that game, yeah,
Definitely
she
a British
does.
accent.
So does Zelda, but none of the other characters do.
Okay.
Ooh, battle. Ooh,
So
like every Zelda game.
Yeah.
we'll move on to the listen question 2. Go ahead and play
Okay.
that.
Hey, point for me. Thanks, guys.
Point for oh yeah, you want to give them some claps?
Why should I? I didn't play the game.
Oh. Okay, go ahead and listen to the second one then.
I mean, we all know this one. All right, JJ, that one's easy.
Yeah, it's Frieza from Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Hell yeah.
You guys want to guess before the answers show up?
We
No,
laughing.
I just said my guess.
JJ had his guess too.
All right, so it's either King Boo, Luigi,
Yeah, it's Luigi.
Tingle from Zelda,
That's
Oh,
Luigi.
it's not bad.
or Marks from Kirby Superstar.
That's Luigi.
Yeah, it's got to be Luigi.
As a
Yeah,
Luigi, man, I know the voice anywhere I hear it.
with everything laid out there, because Marks has a lot more insanity, Tingle's
Yes.
a little bit gayer, and King Boo's got that noise.
Yeah.
Yeah,
King Boo.
Answers?
so Luigi.
Luigi.
Well, you guys are both right.
Yeah, I know. He's not even going to try to trip me up on that.
So stressful, man.
I know my boy's psycho laugh. That's the laugh that I did all the time in that game. Psycho.
2 points for me.
I had a sound effect of that at one point. I don't know where it went.
2 points for me.
1 point for me.
Those were some good questions, Dre. Do we have any more?
Yes, you have non-listen questions. You have questions.
It's fucking wild, dude.
That's epic. Kind of. That's kind
Not
of
really.
epic. That's
All right,
kind of epic.
let's go.
Let's go. Okay. How many wings are in Smash?
Oh,
Not-
fuck.
Hold on.
I knew he was going to do this.
God.
Sets individual. This includes appearing when moves are activated, not including in final smashes. So not sets, but individual wings. So obviously you want to count by twos for the most part, and then some characters, don't have twos. Hold on one
Okay,
sec.
If
I have
a character has more than one move that uses them, does that count as more wings, or is that the same amount?
What does that mean?
Like, say Palutena and her forward smash and her down smash. Do I have to count up to 4 wings there, or... And also, Palutena and her staff has wings on them.
Trevor's got a lot worse in audio quality for me.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Trevor got worse in audio quality, and here's the
I'm
website you
fucking
guys are allowed to use in order to count.
Really, he's gonna count?
Yeah, it's a count.
Oh, SmashBros.com.
I
Fucking
said
wild.
how many wings are in Smash, not how many characters have wings.
Yeah, I know. That really makes it confusing, honestly, when you say it like the way you just said. So just moves. You're saying just moves that use wings. Is that what you're saying?
No. How many?
All wings.
How many? If they already have wings or when they appear.
You
when
said not
moves are activated.
not characters' wings.
I said
fuck?
not. I said not including final smashes, and not sets, but individual, which means like each wing count 1, 2 for. If someone
Okay,
has
so
two
answer my
wings.
question then.
Yes.
Yes. So her forward smash and her down smash, I have to count up to 4 wings there.
For who?
For like Palutena or any
No,
other character
no.
that does that kind of thing.
No, just 2 wings. So what I'm
Okay,
basically
that was
saying.
my question.
Yeah, so like what I'm basically saying, if they don't have wings on them unless they activate it, then that counts as wings. You know what I'm saying? Like Palutena always has wings, but let's say, for instance, what's a character that uses wings?
Sephiroth.
Like Sephiroth that comes in. Here, let me post you the numbers so you get a rough estimate where it should be.
I have my answer.
You have your answer. Out of
I
these
think.
4.
Can I give
Yeah,
up?
sure.
Just giving up an option.
You
Just
can
guess. There's 4. Here's the thing, Trevor. It's either 29 or 31.
That's what I figured because they're right next to each other.
Yeah, and that's how. Yeah.
I don't
So
know. The wording of the phrasing of the question has me so confused, and
here's the thing. I'm going with 29 because I believe it's 29.
I kind of also believe it's 29.
Final answers / Trevor unplugs his mic.
Dude, it's the fucking. Is it actually happening again? I swear to God.
You are.
Motherfuck. If I have to fucking reset my router a second fucking time now, I'm getting so many megabytes a second. What the fuck? Yeah, hold on.
I'll edit this out.
He
no worries.
actually unplugged his fucking mic, I think. Hello?
Am I any better?
Keep going for a little bit.
Is this better than it was before my
Nope.
fucking
Nope.
mic?
Calm down.
What the fuck, man?
Who are you yelling at right now?
The fucking world. Zawaru though.
Interesting.
Why is my upload so fucking small?
I don't know.
Why is it still trash? Hold on. Let me just fucking leave and join. Is it fixed?
No.
Is it? It's not fixed.
No.
Ah!
So,
I'm seeing
guys,
29.
29. Both of you guys guessed 29.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say, but it's 35.
What?
List them all.
List them all. All right,
List them all.
I'll go. Ridley 1, 2. Bayonetta 3, 4. Because butterflies have wings.
Oh, I didn't count Bayonetta.
Oh my god. Fuck.
4, 5. Wait, no, that's 6.
Who?
Corn has wings on her.
Oh, yeah. I counted that one.
Smash. Duck Hunt already has wings for
that one.
the duck. Palutena wings.
Falco.
Here we go.
Dark Pit.
Olimar on his up B has 2 Pikmin that carry him
Oh
that have
fuck, you're
wings.
right.
They have wings.
That was. Oh
Yep,
my
those
god. Yeah,
are
they have
flying.
wings.
Those are flying Pikmin.
Both of them have wings.
I've never played a Pikmin game in my life.
But you have
Charizard.
to be his Alf.
Yes.
Charizard has wings. Yes, again.
Got that one.
Pit, Dark Pit, Meta Knight.
Yep, had those.
Yeah.
I think I got
Oh.
screwed by Bayonetta and the Pikmin.
Is that what you guys got screwed by?
Well, Trevor just went off of me, so and that's what I got screwed by. So
I gave up because the wording of the question confused me. I gave up early.
Yeah, Falco, and you guys probably know the rest.
I would assume so.
Oh.
At this point.
Falco, Kazuya, Sephiroth,
Banjo Kazooie.
Banjo Kazooie. Yep. Yeah, I think that's it. And Steve. Steve has wings.
The Elytra?
Yeah, those are wings, right?
No.
No,
Those aren't little pair of wings.
No.
no, that's like a cape.
No. It's not like a cape. It's more like a glider. It's not actually like wings.
It looks like wings.
They do, but they're not.
Well, then I guess I'm wrong too.
Yes, sir.
Then nobody gets points.
Nobody gets points.
Dre, you lose a point for messing up again.
Okay. Whatever.
Damn, dude. That means, damn. When is Dre ever going to get to win then?
Real answer is going to be 33.
Dre gets a point every time that neither of us get it right. That's the end of that.
I don't think we should remove one of his points for him getting it wrong, though. I mean,
no,
that's kind of fair.
for getting the question wrong.
Yeah, that's
the
kinda
build
fair.
of the question wrong.
That's kind of fair, yeah.
Okay. Here's a question that I know won't be wrong.
Okay, Dre, so just make sure that you note that in the points.
That doesn't include numbers, because apparently I'm bad at math. In Hunter x Hunter, Colt was the first humanoid chimera ant that was birthed by the queen. What was the little boy's name that was a tasty treat to the queen, giving Colt his humanoid appearance?
I don't fucking know that.
Fuck.
Some of these names might give you.
It was some random ass kid.
Is this multiple choice?
It is multiple choice. It's always going to be a multiple choice.
Yeah.
This is also a glimpse into our next episode where we will talk about Hunter x Hunter. Or Hunter x Hunter, I guess, is what most people say. Those are your answers. Raina, Kurt, Kona, Josh.
Okay,
I'm guessing
I have
Raina.
an answer. I think it's also Raina.
I'm guessing Raina, yeah. That one rings a familiarity bell in my brain.
Same.
I'm sorry
That's
to say,
my
but
final
that
Unless
was
Raina's his sister, wasn't it?
Fuck. Okay, looks like
Shit,
Dre
dude.
wins.
Did you guys said final answer? This JJ was like,
Yeah.
no, wait.
Dre was already like saying, I'm sorry too, so we lose.
Yeah.
What's so what is it then?
It was Kona. Right?
Right?
Raina is the sister, then they say that
Yeah.
name way more because Kurt's always saying it all the time.
He says Arena.
Fuck.
It's Kurt.
Kurt.
Who the
Kurt
fuck?
seems like a douchebag name though.
Also,
Sorry to any Kurt's out
Josh.
there.
Who the fuck?
Josh.
Kona. My man Kona.
The shaved ice place.
I guess it makes sense that Raina rung a bell because you do hear that one quite a bit.
Yeah.
You don't hear Kurt, but like maybe twice from his mother or something.
His mother.
Whack. Yeah, I didn't know. Dre gets a point there, so he evened out in his
I
points.
evened out in the questions.
All right, well, there you go. There you have it.
Good job.
I'll actually give him some applause there. Hold on.
No, thanks.
Here we go. I got you, homie. It's like
Homie.
good.
Do you guys like the anime questions?
Yeah,
Freaking
I do. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. That was a hard one, honestly. I did not remember at all.
Same. Like, well, no, I had the Raina name. It was in my brain.
Yeah, right.
It was just that the rest of it wasn't.
It was just that his actual name wasn't.
Yeah, exactly. See?
But you know whose name kind of sounds like Raina?
Rayman.
Rayman.
Oh,
Which brings me to the next segment where Trevor talks about the Rayman series.
Trevor.
Talks about the Rayman series. Yep. This is one that kind of hurts me a little bit because the series used to be absolutely amazing. I mean, these were some real gems of games. Even Rayman Rush, I love that game. Unironically, not the phone one. I don't know what that one's called, but it's not the phone one. But Rayman used to be so good. The original was just a 2D side scroller. I don't remember what console. It might have been like NES or Genesis, something like that. But it was just a 2D side scroller where you kind of got power ups throughout a little bit, and they weren't really power ups. Like there weren't a lot of them, but they did make like traveling a little bit faster, stuff like that. Like speed runs, they literally walk until they get the first power up. For the first, I don't know, like half hour of the speed run, it's just walking. Rayman 2 is where, in my opinion, it actually got good because I have good taste, and I'm not one of those people that says, "Oh, Rayman 1 is the best one." When well, it isn't. It's like playing those like old educational games for the leapfrog. That's what the first one feels like.
frog.
But the second one is when it gets good because it switches over to 3D. And people will get mad about that opinion. People have gotten mad online that I've talked to before about that opinion. Like, oh, you just don't understand the 2D ones. Well, I understand the 3D ones are better. Rayman 2 took an entirely different like vibe shift too. The first Rayman on the whatever the fuck it was on, it was like really bright and colorful, really happy. Everything had these great big eyeballs on them, and like it was just a totally different tone shift from that to Rayman 2, where the music, the background, the enemies, everything was just darker and like more moody. It was more in a swamp, like which Rayman 1 partook in a swamp too, but it was like really bright and colorful for some reason. Rayman 2, they just completely shifted that. And now there's an actual like main villain to fight, which is the robot space pirates, which is kind of epic. It's kind of weird, but they did have really cool designs. And just the music and overall tone in Rayman 2 was so good. Some of the level designs were just fantastic. They were really long, except when speedrunners do them because they finish them in like 10 seconds. But there's parts of levels where you'd have to like ride on a rocket to get through. A rocket with legs, mind you. So it's a rocket that runs along the ground.
That's not a rocket then.
Yeah, you ride it like a bull in a rodeo. It is a rocket though because it still shoots flames out of its ass. It has like a bullet for it. It just runs on legs for some reason. So you have to like ride those around certain levels because you can only access certain areas with it, or like run over certain terrain with it, blow up certain places with it. Those were hard as hell. I remember those levels being stupid difficult because I had a child brain and children are dumb. So that level was hard.
True.
Those levels were hard.
Is
There were
Rayman
also
golf?
some really iconic characters. What's that?
So does Rayman golf and bowling fun?
Rayman golf and bowling. What?
Yeah, I'm
Was-
also confused by what he just said.
These are two games that says that's what Rayman series.
Oh, you looked up like the Rayman games?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why you do that because I don't count those. I'm only going to talk about games that actually count in the series as being real games, in my opinion. And no, those don't count. I don't think. I bet those were awful, though, if I'm being honest.
I disagree.
Rayman Rush was like their version of a racing game, but it was on foot. It was interesting. But no, Rayman 2, though, really good end. There were a bunch of like Rayman in the series. They had a bunch of educational games for kids, which was weird. There was Rayman Jr. That's a good one. The music in that was kind of like chill as well, which was neat. But I don't know why they had so many tonal shifts in the series, and there's probably 66% of the games are just like knockoff side games, maybe even more than there are in like the main line series, which is not even really a main line. You had Rayman, Rayman 2, and Rayman 3, and then that was pretty much it for the main series. Some of the games in between, though, were actually really good. Like there's a lot that I didn't play because, well, I mean, why the fuck would I? But Rayman M or Rayman Arena in America had some crazy good music. I mean, it was a very basic kind of like arena fighting game where you picked up items and you could use those to upgrade your powers to punch other people with. And it was all like a time limit. You were like basically in an arena and there was a time limit. And your goal was to score as many points. And I think there was also a knockout mode where they had health bars. But the music in that game was fucking incredible. And that's something in the Rayman games that always stays consistent, is the music is always just amazing.
Rayman currently, off of all the way the things you're describing to me, has like a Sonic the Hedgehog vibe.
Oh, very
but it
much so.
wasn't nearly as successful because it doesn't have the character of Sonic.
Yeah, well, so yeah, that's exactly it. And Mario did the same thing with their games because they had Mario Golf, Rayman had a Rayman Golf game, Rayman Bowling, Rayman Kart even, which I don't think anyone played that. So yeah, it was exactly like Sonic and Mario. It was the same like main character type deal across the games, but it was just that he as a character never took off as much as the other ones.
Does Rayman even have like when I think of Sonic and Mario too, I think that they have a solid supporting cast. Like, does Rayman really have the breadth of supporting cast though? That it's like, yeah, that makes sense.
Not as much because a lot of them stopped. Like, they switch out a ton of the supporting cast for a lot of the games. The ones that stay consistent are Rayman, Glowbox, the Teensies, and that's pretty much it. They bring some of the fairies back for later games, but for the most part, it's just like those three kinds of characters that stay consistent. Yeah. The villains are always changing, always. And then there's like an extra supporting cast of like fairies / pixies / things that are always changing as well. Even his moveset is always changing. Always. For example, well, hold on. There's another one with Rayman M, and I don't see it in this list here, but it was called Rayman Rush. That game was one of the most fun for me for some reason. I don't know why. It was an on-foot racing game where you could play as like a bunch of the characters from the cast, and you try to race against each other in
like Sonic R.
Kind of like Sonic R a little bit, but I don't know, it was weird because it was split screen. However, you would be racing against basically a ghost of the other person on the split screen. So they wouldn't actually be in the same map as you. They'd be in the same map, but not.
You're basically time trialing each other.
It was basically a time trial, yeah, at the same time. And the music in that one was also very good. Very good. I'm saying that's the one thing that stayed consistent across all Rayman games. The music was always phenomenal. Lots of strings and like instruments that you wouldn't normally hear in games. And then the next in the mainline series comes Rayman 3, Hoodlum Havoc. This game is by far my favorite out of the entire series. It is a masterpiece of a game. It kind of shifts from, well, it starts out with the same tones as Rayman 2, where it's very dark, the environment's very dark and mysterious. Until you go to the Fairy Council, you move on to the next part, and then you're in a jungle, and it's very like bright, more lighthearted. And the theme is basically like these hoodlums, which are created by black lums. There's black lums and red lums in the game. Red lums heal you. Black lums turn into enemies, I guess. And black lums are created when a red lum gets scared.
That sounds kind of racist.
I mean, what game hasn't done that kind of thing, really?
Black lums are the ones that hurt you.
All right, I could say that would be racist if the white lums were the good ones, but no, they're red. So
I just shouldn't talk. There's so many setups there.
all right, listen, JJ. You know how much racist shit has happened in Sonic and Mario?
Yeah,
We can get into that
Mario's
later.
Italian and Shadow is black.
And this is not racist. Black has been universally like, at least with like the color and darkness and whatnot. That's a universal thing for like
No, ancient Egypt. Come on.
fucking God. we want to base that off of a country that's now basically dead in the water. Yeah, I'm
But
good.
once they were with the
Anyways,
pyramids.
so yeah, the Black Lums are trying to capture the heart of the world and end it, basically.
Well, now that this returned very Kingdom Hearts out of nowhere.
Yeah, kind of true. But it's also weird because canonically in Rayman 2, there is I forget his name, but there's a character that the entire world of Rayman is created through his dreams, and that kind of makes a comeback in Rayman Legends as well, which is really fucking weird. So the heart of the world isn't really the heart of the world since it was created in his dreams. So I don't really know what the story was there. They just kind of removed him for a time being.
It's the heart of
Like I said, the
God.
only thing that could say is consistent in Rayman games is the music being good. Nothing else is really ever consistent.
I know in Rayman Legends they had those music levels, didn't they?
Yeah, and they were fantastic. Probably the best levels in the game because the rest of the game to me was just okay, which is very that's a hot take. I thought it was a decent game. That's a hot take because Rayman 3 is when they stopped doing. That was the last time they did 3D in Rayman, basically like a full 3D fledged out game. Which the game to me was on par with like all the great classic 3D games, all of them. And again, the music was freaking incredible. There were lots of tone shifts through different levels of like dark and light and like just all kinds of stuff through different seasons and ecospheres. It was great, phenomenal game. Then after that was when it went to shit. Because shortly following Rayman 3, when you switch over to the Wii, is when you get Rayman Rabbids.
Yes.
That is when the
Raving
franchise.
Rabbids.
That's when Ubisoft decided that God would abandon Rayman. Because I'm not gonna lie, Dre and I played those games a ton, like Rayman Rabbids, because it was fun. It was a fun game, but it killed Rayman because then they were the status quo going forwards. And originally it was going to be Rayman 4, which was going to be another 3D game in the mainline series, and the Rabbids were going to be like the enemy of that game. But instead, they decided to completely shift development and just turn it into a huge minigame fest with the Rabbids at the core. And Rayman really taking a backseat, which was fucked up. I mean, that was where Rayman died. From that point forward, they would only release like these Sonic Mania-esque, because then you had Rayman Origins, Rayman Legends, Rayman Fiesta Run on the phone, and yeah, now all Rayman gets is phone stuff. That's it. That's all Rayman appears in anymore is phone games. Rayman Fiesta Phone Run, Rayman Adventures, and Rayman Mini. All phone games.
Until he gets added to Smash as the final DLC character.
Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen.
Mhm.
His legacy would be, in my eyes, saved if he were to get into Ultimate. But it's not gonna happen.
No.
And like I said, it's just it sucks because like the mainline games, it's an incredible series, and even some of the side games were very good. There was a lot of promise. The overall artwork and just tone of everything is just gorgeous and beautiful and something completely unique from a ton of the other games at the time. And we'll never have that again, basically, because Ubisoft has decided that Rayman as a franchise is dead, even though they killed it. So yeah. That's really all I have to say on the matter. I started learning how to speedrun Rayman 3 because there's a lot of fun techs.
And how far did you get on that?
About halfway through, actually.
Yeah.
Into the levels. So I got pretty
I
far,
remember
but I
you
haven't
talking
touched
about
it in a while.
Yeah.
And the
It's
techs
been
are
a
really
couple
fun because you do like out of bounds level skips for basically every level. So it's a really fun game to speedrun, but very precise and technical. And it doesn't have a whole lot of speedrunning community, unfortunately, like a lot of the classics have. But that kind of sums up all of Rayman.
Oh, that's depressing.
It has less than it deserved.
It's very depressing to hear.
It's very depressing for like a good franchise like that to just die kicking and screaming instead of having a strong finish.
Trevor, how do you like Rayman? The way he looks from the beginning to now. Like I believe
Oh God,
he
I didn't
just
want to
he
get
just
into
had
that.
like eyes sitting on his nose, and now he's actually got like
Yeah,
sort of a
yeah.
head, and then
In the
hair.
original Rayman, it was basically like his eyes were a separate entity from his head. And like there were even animations where they would separate from his like mouth and nose. And then following that in Rayman 2 is more so, Rayman 2, he had more of just like a fully defined head and hair and everything. It was all cohesive. That was really where his modern design started, was with Rayman 2. Rayman 3 really nailed it with his design. And then Rayman Origins happened, and they decided that he was now just going to be fully cartoony, and there was really no boundaries to it. And then again, they kind of just fucked him up from there. And a lot of people argue that Rayman Legends is one of the best games in the franchise, and I have to disagree.
I played the demo.
And I said it's a good game, but it doesn't even hold a candle to Rayman 2 and 3.
The
Doesn't
only
even
thing I
hold a candle.
remember is the music level from that, because it was Black Betty, bam, lamb.
Yeah, there's a lot of good music levels in that, but like I said, those are the best part about it, and they make up maybe 3% of the whole game.
Depressing.
So yeah, it is a sad story for a franchise. It really shows what companies shouldn't do with one of their big names, their big mascots of the company. Looking at you, Sonic. Looking at you, Sega team with Sonic.
Yeah, but Sonic's doing fine.
Fine, Colors Ultimate.
Well, just because it's a broken game doesn't mean they didn't sell copies. In
Right.
fact, that seems to be Sonic Team's entire MO, but that's a different discussion.
What's the most recent? All right, we'll say that for later. Because what's the most recent mainline Sonic game? Because I believe it's Forces.
Like mainline that's never been released before?
No,
because Colors Ultimate is out now. So
no, Sonic Forces. That's not a mainline. The new game. That's a remake.
yeah, no, that's what I was asking if you were counting that.
No, Sonic Forces.
Yeah, Sonic Forces. Yeah, that's sold.
Yes, good job.
I own 2 copies of it.
Actively killing a franchise. Why the whatever.
I bought a Sonic bundle on
people
Steam
like
other games.
Allow them to keep getting away with it.
I wanted a bundle
Pokemon
of
to keep
older
getting away with their
games.
bullshit.
I wanted a bundle of older Sonic games, and it came with it. And I said, "Fuck!" I get like 3 older Sonic games, including
Right, but you already bought Sonic Forces at full price before that.
Yeah, I know, but I wanted other games, and I wanted. There was a good deal for the other games, and it was basically negligible if I bought Sonic Forces on Steam.
God damn it!
In this package. So
it's people like you.
It's on there, games. But I was really just buying like Sonic 3D.
You just keep letting the developers get away with it. Didn't you also buy Sonic
Racing
or a Pokemon fucking Sun or whatever the fuck the most recent one is?
But Sword and Shield. You almost had Sun and Moon, which is old.
It is kind of old at this point, but yeah, didn't you buy Sword or Shield?
Yes.
Yeah, you're the problem.
I played it.
People like you were the problem.
I beat it. I beat the story.
Doesn't matter. People like you are allowing these companies to keep getting away with making shittier and shittier games because people still buy them.
Well, maybe.
Well, and that's okay. It was children that ruined Rayman. Really. No, it was Ubisoft that killed Rayman. I blame companies for just being bad now. Gaming companies are just turning to shit, and Rayman is the perfect example of that. Killing great names, great franchises. And that's where I'm going to end now.
It's a solid ending.
Well, Trevor, you got to hit us with the thing.
Bruh moment inbound. Bruh.
Is that what you're going to use for the outro?
Yeah.
All right, get the ball out of here, Dre.